Previously on Defiance.
Is this St. Louis?
Once. Now we call it Defiance.
This town. It's a nice place to live.
So I keep hearing.
So my lawkeeper told me that he found you and the Irathian girl in the Badlands.
She's my daughter.
Your daughter. I have to thank the owner of Macaulay Mines, Rafe Macaulay, and his children, Luke, Quentin, and Christy.
I'm going to gather up some muscle and pay Rafe Macaulay a visit.
Our son is in love with the Macaulay girl. Would it not be something if Zach and Christy actually got married?
What's going on, Luke? What do you got going? I'll be home for dinner, okay?
Luke was murdered. Whoever did this will find him. You killed my son!
No! Hey! It's silly. They're coming. They're planning to attack right after dark.
How many dead?
41.
Yuke liro no bandikuido. Shanje liro no hiretaro bitakare. Pohala nango wonga dojega. Jimya no paskashe?
Pascal was shilo. Shelo triere. Ne mitzere shidohi fiesta. Liere jido hero. Date rutaya.
Kyuro nagustaluna. Faz walaksa umelanda.
What are they doing?
It's a casting cleansing ceremony.
Looks like torture.
Yeah, so we left that stuff behind in the Badlands.
Okay, all right, that's enough. That's it, you've had your fun, now you cut this man down.
This man is a deserter. He threw down arms and ran from the Volge.
This man was brave to pick up arms in the first place. Plenty of men lose their nerve the first time in combat.
Not caste offense. In the laws of our god Ryatsu, running from battle reflects upon the brothers of your Liro or caste. This man, Ilabandik, has taken the honor of every caste offense in Defiance.
This man, this little man has taken the honor of every Castathan in Defiance.
Not that my people have to explain our religion, but we do this for Bandic's own good.
I'm sure.
Without this ritual, His fair show will be denied passage to the afterlife.
I don't care. I'm shutting it down.
No, don't, please. I have no choice. I must do this for my family. So.
You cut that man down, or I'm dragging every one of you in. And I'm starting with you.
What's going on here?
Madam Mayor, I hope you've come to put a muzzle on your new lawkeeper. Our understanding with your predecessor dates back to the founding of this town. Do you intend to dismantle that understanding? 3 weeks into the job.
Vana viva no me, ozaji do hime, mayor Nikita Rona. Keep this ceremony confined to the hollows.
Of course, Amanda.
Call me mayor. Put your gun away. Come with me.
I'm sorry. You seemed upset.
I've seen worse.
They're not bickering over the price of a roller. They're torturing a man to death.
Nolan, if from the outside, I can imagine what this looks like.
I'm not sure you can.
You ever wonder why we have so few Irathians in Defiance?
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
8 years ago, when Defiance was first founded, we had well over 1,000. But for some reason, they didn't believe in vaccinating their kids. Mayor Nicky saw Irathian kids dying for no good reason. So they wrote mandatory vaccinations into the town charter. Deputies went from house to house, inoculating Irathian children by force. Irathians took up arms, and there was an uprising.
What happened?
They had clubs, we had Votek blasters. What do you think happened? Some were killed and the rest left. After that, the town council informally decided to allow the 8 races to honor the traditional values of their own people.
All right. You look me in the eye. You tell me you think what's going on back there is right.
It's necessary. You're not gonna stop this.
No, I'm not. I'm not prepared to shoot up an entire town to rescue a man who says he doesn't want to be saved. Besides, the lady mayor promised she'd try and fix it.
Promises are shtago.
Yeah, well, it depends on the person making the promise. Let's just take a beat. See what the lady mayor's word is worth.
Time to wake up, Ben.
My tricks! Kill me with this!
My priority was to keep you from talking.
I wouldn't have betrayed you.
That's good. Given what would happen to your family if you did. Or if you fail a second time.
A second time, I did everything you said. I blew up the stasis net.
And yet the Volds were defeated and the town is still standing.
They beat the Volge? How?
Doesn't matter. You remember the old plan?
The mines. But couldn't that destroy the very thing you're trying to find?
I have faith. You do as you're told.
No, I can't go through this again. I didn't sign up for this.
You signed up for whatever it takes, Dan.
Hey, Dad.
Decided to come home?
I saw you at the service for Luke yesterday. I didn't know what to say, so I ducked you. That was wrong. With Luke gone, we need to set aside the small stuff and pull together.
Oh. You agreeing to marry Daytex, kid. That's the small stuff I'm supposed to put aside.
Come on, Dad. Accept the olive branch. Let's eat.
How am I supposed to eat when all I can see is that Hank...
Don't use that word.
Castathen, putting his hands all over you. You think that's what your dead brother would have wanted?
What he wanted doesn't matter anymore. It's about what we want. I'm in love with Alectar and I want to marry him.
Yeah? Well, I want you to call off this wedding and come home.
And if I don't?
If you walk out that door again, there's no coming back.
Dad. Since Mom died, Christy's the only one been holding this family together, and the one time she does something you don't like, you turn on her? Oh, but Luke...
What about Luke? Your brother was a good man.
Why was he meeting alone in the woods with Ben Darris? Guy who brought the Vulge down on us?
Macaulay. I'll be right there. Quentin, get the roller. There's been an explosion at the mine.
Your deputy's gonna be fine. But there's no sign of Banderas.
Took a hell of a chance busting him out in broad daylight.
Whoever jump-started him used Vrytex. Dangerous drug used in combat medicine.
Could be ex-military. Of course, Macaulay just hailed. There's been an explosion at the mine.
Your friend, Ben Darris, attacked one of my guards and stole a bunch of goulanite and went underground. He blew the L9 shaft behind him so we couldn't follow. This is on you, Amanda, and you. Let my son's murderer get loose.
We'll get him back. How many miners did you have in the shaft?
None. The shaft's abandoned. It leads down to Old St. Louis.
Old St. Louis.
When the alien terraformers went crazy, most American cities were obliterated. But something strange happened to St. Louis. Terraformed Earth folded over the city, hardened before crushing it. Some sections of the city are still intact, more or less. Something's still not right.
What do you mean?
Well, with the stasis net down, what was to stop Ben escaping through the pass? Why trap himself underground?
Well, he stole 20 kilos of goulanite. Wouldn't take more than 2 to blow that tunnel.
All right, so that's 18 kilos left. That's enough to make a big bomb.
Not enough to do anything to Defiance. Not from down there, anyway.
You can tell us who's behind a vault attack. We need to go after him. So how long to clear this? 4 hours minimum. No, too long. We need another way down. Here, what's that? Rat's nest. It's a maze down there. Not to mention razor-sharp rocks and steep drop-offs. Nobody bothered to map it since the L9's always bigger and safer.
Maps in my head. I discovered the rat's nest. It's our best chance to get ahead of Ben Darris. Quentin, go find Knack and Levon and a couple others and pick out some repelling gear.
No way, absolutely not.
It's my tunnels, my men.
Yeah, how do I know you're not
rules.
going to find Ben and shoot him?
My word? Or is that all of a sudden not good enough for you?
I'll tag along with him, keep him honest.
No. Listen, you're no miner. It's too dangerous.
I'm not going to get settled with some topside flatfoot.
No offense, but I've done rougher descents during the war looking for underground bunkers. 20 script says my boots hit the ground first.
It's your ass.
No matter what, you got to make sure that he doesn't kill Ben.
That did kill his son. If it had been me.
I know, but we need him alive for questioning. Our first priority is protecting this town.
I'll bring Ben back alive, I promise.
Nolan, don't risk your life for these people. They're not worth it.
Some of them are. I need you to stay here and help Tommy figure out who set our fugitive free. And you to stay far, far away from Hila Bandic. You hear me?
Bandiko Eloavanix, Yingi Bunaretana.
Miare, Zudiana Lestamo. Vaino, Bonibona Goriana.
Gwenyo Gwendaxea. A new world. The humans find this sort of thing unseemly.
I don't care what the humans think.
But their opinions matter. If they're against us, we'll never be able to take control of the Macaulay mines. Thinking about our son's future. Think of your life back on Casti. You were at the bottom, Lero, the lowest caste. Your life was degradation and poverty. Is the Castathan way really something you're eager to preserve?
Wode, Yangi Bunato, Hinista Luxa, Itukare, Jerry, Egula Ome, Pescona Ome.
What's going on?
It's Christy. Rafe Macaulay's messing with her mind. I don't know what's gonna happen. We may have to cancel the wedding.
Oh, honey.
Rafe Macaulay needs a bullet in the head.
Dad!
He doesn't mean it.
Oh, I do.
You know what the hot water does to your father's disposition. Mother will take care of everything. Oh.
You got a fix on that Gulmanite he's carrying?
Yeah, I do. And he's not far. Let's go and nail him, bastard. Welcome to Old St. Louis.
It's about time I got my clutter out of here. Give you a chance to put your stamp on this office. And now that I'm retired, I'm thinking of taking up golf. Oh, I once had a 3 handicap. And no one can say I didn't because there's no one around except me who remembers the damn rules. Poor bastard. He's been up there for 3 hours, hasn't he?
I hate this, Nikki, I really do. We have a town charter and we haven't followed it for years. It has to stop.
Castathans are tricky. They're obsessive about their past. Who their ancestors were, what lyre they were born into. They build their lives around ancient traditions that may once have had a purpose, but none of them can agree on what it was.
They sound a lot like us.
They've lost their past. Blew up when their planet did. These sad little displays in the street. It's all they've got left. You try to take that away. It'll be the IRATs all over again.
I don't believe that. Defiance has changed a lot in the last 5 years. Look, we came together to fight the Vault and won. I think we're building a bigger identity that's greater than human or Irath or Casti.
I'm going to miss you. But did chivalry die in the Voyage attack? What's Ben's status?
He's underground and on his way. We need to leave town now. It should only take him 2 more hours to reach the target.
Well, he was injured. He may fail.
He's motivated. I made sure of that when I woke him up.
I take your word. Before we leave, there are a couple of folks I want to say goodbye to.
You let yourself get too close to these people.
I grew up with them. I saw their babies being born, saw them raised. What I do for the benefit of all of us. And because it must be done. I take no pleasure in this purge. You know that.
I know.
I just ran out of time, that's all. No matter how much you get, it's never enough.
You okay there, old timer?
I'm fine.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah, well, don't stop in my account.
I need water.
All right, everybody. Take 5.
Jefferson Park. No, I haven't been here since I was, 9.
You were a local.
Yeah, I gotta admit, though, it's all a bit hazy. I do get the feeling my folks and I used to eat around here somewhere.
Probably Golden's on the far side of the park.
That sounds right.
Best toasted ravioli in the state. Pretty good gooey butter cake, too.
Now that I remember.
Right up there with penicillin for the world's greatest inventions. I used to take Luke there when he was maybe 3.
So what about your family? What did they do before Arkfall?
Dog food.
Dog food?
My family made dog food.
Wait, Macaulay, your old man was
Yes.
Chowdown Brown Macaulay. How did that jingle go?
Oh, I'm singing it for you.
Healthy pups can't get enough. They never wear a frown.
Forget it. It's not happening.
'Cause it's chowdown time. Chowdown time. It's always chowdown time. Man, I cannot see you in the dog food business.
Well, I wanted to be a photographer. Sports stuff. Some bikini stuff, just for fun.
Why didn't you stick with it?
Well, I shot terraformed landscapes for a while, but I gave it up. Too depressing. All it did was remind me of everything that the aliens took away.
Yeah. So look, Rafe, I want to be clear. This Votan we're chasing,
The one that killed my boy, is that the Votan we're talking about?
we need to bring him back alive. You know that, right?
I don't know any such thing. Predicting the future's a sucker's game. You don't believe me? Just take a look around you.
Ela Bandic is under arrest.
For what?
Loitering.
Signal's getting stronger. Wherever he is, he's close.
I don't remember those towers.
It's a nuclear plant. Went up during the war.
You're Ben detonated the goulanite in one of those reactors.
Radiation would get up to the tunnels in the rat's nest. Radiation would kill everybody.
Penny for your thoughts. That is what you humans say, yes?
My brother collected pennies. The very old kind. He said the copper used to be worth more than the coins themselves.
You were just thinking of him, weren't you? It is our duty to live our lives to the fullest, to honor those who have passed. Which is why I was surprised to hear you're having second thoughts about the wedding.
I just want to slow down. Take a pause.
Your father's putting that much pressure on you, is he?
Sort of a jackass.
Most men are. It's a characteristic that transcends species. You can fight him if you want to.
I don't think I can.
Just before I left my home world, my parents went to great lengths to ensure that I married a man that they deemed suitable. At my side was a stranger, not very handsome, but he came from the highest Lero, and he was a man of great honor. My parents believed this man of great honor would keep me safe.
What happened?
I met someone else. He was a scruffy young nobody, beautiful, dangerous, a wicked smile. He'd won passage to Earth as payment for a gambling debt.
Daytag.
He pursued me aggressively. My betrothed was furious. He challenged Daytag to a cast-within blood duel.
So they fought.
They never got a chance. On his way to the duel, my man of great honor was accidentally flushed out of an airlock. It was a tragic accident.
How do you get accidentally?
Daytag was a man I knew loved me beyond scope of reason. He was a survivor. A man who would stop at nothing to keep us both safe. I understood the man I needed in a way my parents could not.
Is this a true story?
It's going to be a beautiful wedding.